Many couples who show up for therapy are at the end of their rope. Problems and resentments have been piling up for years. Why now rather than before is a good question. The tipping point doesn't come suddenly, but usually after years of frustration, strategizing, and biting tongues. Here are the 7 stages to eventually reaching that bottom line. 1. You rationalize. You're dating. Henry is always running late and is disorganized. Sara has a hard time following through on what she says she's going to do. Wilson seems to drink heavily on the weekends and can become volatile. You bring it up and they apologize, and you pass it off as they're under stress. Or, you say nothing and dismiss it as some miscommunication. 2. You engage in magical thinking. You move in together. You get married. The problems continue. Henry's lateness and disorganization are not only aggravating but disrupting. Sara's not following through makes you feel she is unreliable or doesn't care. Wilson's drinking is causing you to walk on eggshells. Here's where you lock into magical thinking tied to childhood. If I only do it right and learn the right combination of dance steps, not hound Henry about his lateness and habits, be more clear and patient with Sara, help reduce Wilson's stress or leave him alone when he's had a hard day, they'll change, and stop doing what they're doing. 3. You shift focus. This doesn't work, so you move to plan B. Rather than focusing on changing them, you decide to focus on those other parts of your life you can control. The kids and your work. You're both less connected, feel like roommates at times, or worse, essentially stop being a couple and become mom and dad. Often, this coincides with the infamous 7-year itch. 4. You've changed, time passes. Looking back, you realize how different you are now from where you were when you both started. You're restless, you're tired of compromising, feeling lonely, and not getting what you need now. Your larger life is changing. The kids are older and more independent or have left home. You're aware that time is running out. 5. The relationship needs to change. The relationship is on the ropes, is dying. You both are going on autopilot. Whatever held you together is no longer working. You've reached your emotional bottom line. You fantasize about another partner, another life. You're unsure if it could change with counseling or if you want to try. Building resentment and the stack of problems swept under the rug have taken their toll, though those occasional moments of connection keep you off balance. 6. Conflicts or distance increase. You're truly living parallel lives or snipping and snapping at each other, arguing about whose reality is right. You're feeling more empowered and more aware that you can't keep doing this. Midlife crisis is rearing its head. 7. You issue an ultimatum, you make a move, you look for an apartment, talk about separation, or last chance counseling. The seemingly sudden talk of ending shell-shocks the other and scrambles them to do better. You're pessimistic and exhausted. The solution is no longer patching up but a major overhaul. The old relationship has died. Watch the next video to learn what to do to avoid getting to this point where the relationship is dead.